Hey everyone, Emmerron here. So this is going to be a quick update video, and you're going to notice a couple of videos where I'm wearing the same thing. These are all being recorded at the same time, so my wardrobe is not going to be changing between these. But I want to give you a quick update. Just a couple of things that are coming up in the next couple weeks here that are going to be a wonderful opportunity to kind of interact with some of you. So the first thing I want to call your attention to is I've set a couple of things up here that are going to allow your financial support to not just help me, but provide a service back to you as well. So the first thing I've set up is a Patreon. So the Patreon right now starts as low as $3. That'll get you credited in any videos that I make moving forward. It will, get you credited in any actual plays that I do live on stream. It will provide me with, a little extra income every month that will help me, buy things like battle maps and things to make the viewing experience nicer. And that is, a relatively low price because it's not like I'm trying to have you give me all of your money. I understand everyone has, expenditures, everyone's got bills, and I don't want supporting me to break anyone's bank. So $3 a month will get you on that lowest tier, which will get you credited as a supporter of my content. So for the $5 tier, you do get a couple of additional bonuses. Those being you're going to get any videos I upload here on the channel a day earlier than I release it to the public. You'll get, that uploaded to Patreon directly. So that way you can experience that before anybody else. So if you do value seeing my content as soon as it is available, that will be made available to you via an unlisted YouTube link within the Patreon. Another thing that you will still get, obviously, is the credit. Beyond that, the next tier up is $10 a month. You will get everything from the previous tiers, as well as additional direction on the content that I make. So you will be able to request topics specifically that I can talk on in one form or another. And as always, I am valuing of any community feedback that I get. I will always try to make videos according to the commentary that I receive and release those, on a timely fashion. But it's always possible that there are a bunch of topics that I want to cover. And so these that have been paid for will get that priority. I will come around eventually to covering some of these free topics if they aren't mentioned as a paid tier, but I do want to offer that as like a sort of thank you for offering me such a substantial monthly contribution to the channel and to what I do here. So beyond that, we have two tiers that are kind of the same thing. If you're one of the first 20 people to support me at the $20 tier or higher, you get all of the previously mentioned benefits, plus the ability to send your gigs and other kind of homebrew ideas to me. I will be happy to edit them and give you feedback on them. And this is a way for, as the channel grows, for me to really be able to do what I do as a community in a way that is fair, while offering something to those people who are really giving me just a ton of financial support monthly. So the first 20 patrons that subscribe at that $20 a month tier are going to get that. Any beyond those first 20, it'll be $30 a month to get those same benefits. So if you want me to edit your content, you want to send me stuff, and you want to get my feedback as part of my community, definitely get in there as quick as you can and subscribe to that, because there's only so many slots available. As they fill up, I will not be making more of those available, just because it is going to be a drain on my time. So that additional money is going to help continue incentivizing me to do that more and more and more. So right now, that's where we are on the Patreon. So you might notice within the Patreon so far, I have not given an option to join for GM games. As of the recording of this video, I have yet to finish setting it up by the time this goes live. If it is, I will have it down in the description, where you can book me as a GM on Start Playing. Now, Start Playing is a service that you as a player can come book me and a seat at my table for a single game. So that way you can play through the campaigns that I run. Bear in mind that the primary campaigns that we feature on the channel, like Neon Inferno, are going to remain a thing that I kind of handpick the people, because I want to have the opportunity to properly vet anyone who is coming on that show, whether as a guest or a main cast member, simply because it does take a lot of time and effort to plan for it. And so I always want to make sure that I've got the right people to do that with. This does not, however, mean that we won't stream some of the games that I do off of Start Playing. And I am planning on making those west marched in with the larger campaigns that I do. So even though you may not play as a main cast member, the things you do and the things that you achieve within these smaller, more adventure of the week style games will impact that world that my main campaigns take place in. So if you want to see some of those things happen and create an impact within the world that I am making, I highly encourage you to book me on Start Playing, and I'd be more than happy to teach you. I am accepting all levels of skill, whether you are brand new to the game and you're looking to get your first taste of it, or if you're an experienced player who wants to have some fun within the world I've created. I am more than happy to have you along and teach you and have some fun with you. So that's going to do it for all the monetary shilling. It's not something I like doing. I don't like asking for money, but this is my job. So end of the day, I need to have money to make what I make and do what I do. So now that we're beyond that, let's talk about some of the other stuff I've got coming up here. So in the next week here, so it is currently Friday, July 21st. Yeah, 21st. So Friday, July 21st is now. In a week, I will be at the Final Fantasy Fan Festival in Las Vegas. I will be there, hanging out, enjoying the festivities like everybody else. If you are part of the community, though, and you do want to come and say hi to me, absolutely feel free to come up and say hello. I'm very friendly. I promise that I don't bite much. So unless you were trying to get me to talk to you in the middle of some major announcement for whatever we're getting in Final Fantasy 14 7.0 patch, I will probably be very happy to talk with you and have conversations with you. If you see me wandering around in the hallways of the convention center, please say hi. I'd love to meet members of the community. The next thing beyond that is I get back from that the Sunday, what would that be? Sunday the 30th. I will be getting back from that, and just a few short days later, I will be going to Gen Con. I'll be flying out to Indianapolis, and I will be attending Gen Con. And I will be there the whole week. So I will be there starting Thursday, and I will be there all day Sunday. I don't fly back home until Monday. So if you plan on going to Gen Con and you want to say hi, again, I would love to meet you. I do have a variety of panels and games planned. Hopefully I get to play with some of you around a table. Currently, I don't have any Cyberpunk Red games except for one planned. Any of you who are going to be at James Hutt's ELO game, I will see you all there. I'm very excited and very much looking forward to playing some ELO with you all. But if you are playing some of the other games, such as Dragonbane or Pirate Borg, I will be playing a couple games. I've got an Alien RPG session lined up as well. I will also be at several of the Q&A panels for Artelsarian Games as a participant in the audience side of the panel. So I'll be looking forward to hearing kind of what they've got coming up and asking some of my own questions. James Hutt, if you by some chance do see this, my community has a question about ELO and they really need me to answer it for them. So I apologize for the question I will ask you, but it's going to be good. I will also be spending part of the weekend. I don't know which days are times yet, but I will be spending part of the weekend at the RTG booth, helping, sell some of what they've got going on. If you see me there, feel free to say hello. If you have the good fortune of playing a game with me over the weekend, I do have some stickers that I got printed, and these are going to come up kind of weird on the camera. You're going to notice this one came out really well. This one's the skill issue. At the bottom is my YouTube link. So if you have a bad roll at a table, we're playing together, you're going to get one of these, for better or worse. And then we've got some foil preem roll stickers. So if you roll really good, I'll give you one of these. And obviously I have about 50 of each. I'm going to retain a couple for the group that I play with locally. So that way they get some, because I know they're just as excited about me having these as I am. But I am going to have plenty. So if you see me and you would like a sticker, I am more than happy to hand them out by request. On Sunday, if I have a bunch left, I'm probably going to be more than happy to give as many away as I can. I don't necessarily want to take extras home with me beyond the ones I'm going to keep aside for players here. But that is another thing. So if you see me at a convention, let me know if you want some stickers. I do have some stickers to give. But that's going to do it for this channel update. I just wanted to give you some events schedules for me, kind of where I'm going to be. And if you notice content slow down, I'm going to try and have as much pre-recorded as humanly possible and scheduling those things to go live even while I am running like a chicken with its head cut off for the next couple weeks here, so that hopefully the channel's content does not dry up. But if you do see any slowdown, know that is why. I'll try to do some stuff from Gen Con itself, some talking about certain things, but that is obviously going to be all time permitting. I'm looking forward to meeting many people there, and doing some networking as a fresh content creator in the space. So I'm genuinely looking forward to the convention and everything there. But that's going to do it for this update. Again, if you haven't already, if this is something that you're seeing my face for the first time, this is the first content you somehow are stumbling across by me, come on in. The water's great. The kibble is passably edible. And we do a bunch of Cyberpunk Red content here. I also explore other tabletop RPGs from time to time with my crew, and there will be some more kind of long form play content with that in the future here. But again, my name is Emmerron. Feel free to like and subscribe if you think I have earned it. And if you want to see more of what's coming next on the channel, I would greatly appreciate your support and your companionship on the journey we are about to take together. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you stay healthy, stay safe, and until we talk again, peace.